howdy folks, and welcome back to Marble World. It's been a long time and I apologize for that, but I had a bit of a meltdown with my computer and I lost all interest in actually doing anything for quite a while. But now we're back up and running. I can't promise you there'll be regular updates, but I'll try and get through the series as quickly as I can. As you can see, we're actually looking at another track again, like we did for some of the previous races. So this track has been created by Thorfnays Iceman 99. He has a number of tracks, and this one caught my eye because obviously it's Australian and so am I. So I thought I'd give it a go, and we are actually going to have a look at a 4-lap race in this track, and we will see how that goes. So looking at the leaderboard now, it's BJ Swallows in front there by 8.23 seconds over the Balsbrigdy rider Mike Rochburns, and Zlatan Bagadiks from Cumden is in third spot, 38.81 seconds down. Then we drift away a little bit, wet farts down to 1 minute and 6 seconds outside, and then down to Herb Beaverstinks at 1:48. So there is a bit of space in the field now, so BJ is looking very good. In the points, it's Zlatan Bagadiks, who has benefited from his double points in the Enduro to be 80 points clear of Mike Rochburns in second. Wayne King is in third spot there. Notice that our current yellow jersey winner there is actually in fifth place, BJ Swallows, equal with Jerry Attrick. And in the teams, it is Cumden in front there by 31 seconds over Midnight Spares. Plummet Airways in third, 46 seconds behind. And then Balsbrigdy, who have continued to improve lately, are 58 seconds behind. Poor old Power Genitalia have their work cut out for them there, 4 minutes and 26 seconds behind there. Anyway, without further ado, let's head to the track now and see how we're doing. Good to see the top 10 there separated from the rest of the field, given their due considering the work that they've done to get where they are at the moment. They will head quickly down to the first ladder there. You've got Angry Nugget and BJ Swallows leading the way, but it's anybody's race. Remember, we have 4 laps to go. Okay, so BJ taking us over. Oh, Sackrider up to second there. There's Calculus Entropy doing quite well as well. Yeah, who else are we looking for? Zlatan Bagadiks has done pretty well. Let's just go a bit further forward. Page Turner's gone down. There's Burning Crampons in front there. But it is still BJ leading them out. Although Sackrider has taken the lead. Well, Angry Nugget's got the run there, so he's actually in front. So it's the Slaughter & Sons competitor Randy Sackrider who's first on the list there, but it's actually Midnight Spares' Angry Nugget that's actually gone into first place. BJ Swallow's not far behind him in second, and they've come together there, but Angry's still in front there. So Sackrider in third now. Tokyo Sexwell and Zlatan Bagadiks, the Cumden duo, were actually fourth and fifth there, but now Shake Your Booty is shaking things up a little bit there. But it's still Nugget, and there's Swallows as well. We've got Sackrider being held up there, so Cumden rider Sexwell's gone in the third there. Shake Your Booty fourth, Calculus Entropy up to fifth, and Riano Keeves is sixth now. But it's Nugget and Swallows, but yeah, Nugget is in first place there, doing very well. And then we have Swallows not too far behind there. And then a little bit of distance between Tokyo Sexwell there, but so that's your top three. Your Booty fourth there, and Calculus Entropy and Zlatan Bagadiks are going hard at it too. So back to Nugget now, just preparing to go almost through to the end of the first lap. So there's Nugget there. Swallows has got a lot of momentum there, but it's still Nugget in front there. Shake Your Booty coming up on Swallows now, who's running out of momentum. There's Nugget there, but Shake Your Booty straight into the lead. Very, very impressive that, as they prepare to go into this ladder. And it looks like Swallows and Sexwell are there as well. Where's Nugget? Nuggets, they're all on the same rung by the looks. So 4 of them across. Good to see. So they're close to the end of the first lap there, but crowd's actually very impressed with their progress to this point. There's Shake Your Booty there, but it is Swallows and Sexwell going down the left-hand side there and taking the lead there. Sexwell in front there as they split, and it looks like Shake Your Booty's in front again. Very, very tight at the moment. And you can see the start-finish line just down there, which is awesome. But Shake Your Booty is going to lead us in there unless he has a bit of a drama here. But his first, Sexwell is in second, but Shake Your Booty's actually got a bit of distance there, so he's actually doing very well. And then behind them it's Angry Nugget, but Shake Your Booty's gone through in first place there. Still 3 laps to go though, so anyone's race. And there's Slutdone Bag of Dicks there, the come-down rider there. BJ Swallows dropped down to a disappointing 5th, although the ladder may shake things up a little bit. Yeah, Swallows straight back on there. There's Magachad, we haven't called him yet. Looks like Vaughn's in 7th there. Calculus Entropy dropped down to 8th, and Rihanna Cooves is 9th, and Levi Goldschmeckel rounds out the top 10. So we have 3 Bowles Frigdy riders in the top 10. Really good to see. Out of the new additions to our course, Murray Muttendagger up into 11th there. That's about it for the new boys though, as Shake Your Booty continues to lead the race. Goes into the drop zone, drops down very, very comfortably indeed. So he's still in first place there. Sexwell is actually quite a bit of distance behind now, so Shake Your Booty doing very well. And we'll just follow Sexwell to see if he can make up some ground. He seems to be doing that, so he's done that and then some. So Sexwell into the lead, Shake Your Booty's in second, and Slutdone Bag of Dicks and the Angry Nuggets return. Vaughan and Wormbasher up to 5th there as well, which is great to see. And over he goes now, and we'll just see how far back. So it's Your Booty and Nuggets 2nd and 3rd respectively, although Nuggets seems to have the better run through there. Yeah, so Sexwell still in 1st there, Nuggets 2nd, Your Booty 3rd, and Calculus Entropy right up to 4th there. And there's his teammate Rihanna Keys with BJ Swallows down in 6th spot. Remember, he led us out early in the race. But it's Sexwell now moving forward. We remember on lap 2 of 4, so we've got a bit of time here. There's Dick Splash into position 18. What a great thing to see. Moved up to 17th now as well, which is awesome. Might even just see his progress because, he's up to 13th. He's making, wow, it's Dick Splash making great ground here. Probably his best performance to date. But back to the leaders now. Sexwell clearly in the lead. And Entropy is not even in the same straight at the moment. Nugget up to 3rd. Goldschmeckel 4th. And Rihanna Keys 5th. Sexwell again preparing to go down this straight. Let's see if Calculus can actually make up some ground on him. He's probably made up a bit, to be fair, but it is definitely Sexwell pulling away there at the moment. And there's Calculus Entropy, and Angry Nugget is in 3rd and getting some momentum through there. There's a little bit of a drop there, but Nugget's actually making great ground there. He's going to overhaul Entropy there now, and he's making ground on Sexwell, although Goldschmeckel has actually done even better. So it's Goldschmeckel now in 2nd spot there, but Sexwell clearly in front. Waiting for Sexwell to go over the top now. See which way he goes, left or right. He's going to the left now. Goldschmeckel right on his hammer though. So 1st and 2nd, and Calculus Entropy is looking in 3rd. But look at the Bowles Frigdy boys. They're 2, 3, and 4 at the moment, and there's another one in 15th spot. So really, really impressive. As Sexwell is preparing to come down to the start-finish line for the 2nd time today. Goldschmeckel right on his hammer there though. And then we've got Calculus Entropy and Rihanna Keeves there, 3rd and 4th respectively, doing amazingly. Shake Your Booty, who was our leader at the beginning, is now down to 5th. Dick Splash is in the top 10 now. He's in 9th spot. Let's have a look at the... he's dropped down to 11th again. Slutdone Bag of Dicks just in front of him, although, yep, top 10 though. Excellent to see. But we'll go back to the Sexwell. He's on the ladder with a couple of rung advantage there. Goldschmeckel into 2nd, Calculus Entropy 3rd, and Rihanna Keys 4th. So Saxwell goes over the top there. Goldschmeckel not that far behind him now. Calculus Entropy making good progress as well. And there's Shake Your Booty back up to 4th. He'll be happy with that. He dropped out of it, dropped down as far as 7th, I think, at one point. But yes, so the Sex Whale has gone into the next section quite comfortably. Has not much ground over Goldschmeckel, although that will hold Goldschmeckel up a bit. Shake Your Booty up to 3rd. And then Calculus Entropy in 4th. Arminia Shed up to 5th. We haven't called him yet. Back to the leader there. Sexwell on to the ladder now. Goldschmeckel in 2nd. It is Shake Your Booty in 3rd spot as Tokyo Sexwell continues to lead this race on lap 3 of 4. Goldschmeckel still in 2nd. Shake Your Booty still in 3rd, but there is a bit of distance there now forming between those two. Arminia Shed and Angry Nugget, the Midnight Spares boys, 4th and 5th respectively, although it does appear that Calculus Entropy's actually made his way back. And there's Goldschmeckel not that far behind, so Goldschmeckel with a good run here can actually take the lead. So it's Sexwell and Goldschmeckel. Shake Your Booty a little bit further back there. And Calculus Entropy and Arminia Shed now, they round out the top 5. So it's Sexwell now preparing to go through this next part of the straight. Goldschmeckel right on his hammer now, so lots going on there. Shake Your Booty a little bit further behind, and there's Entropy there, and Nuggets still in 5th spot. So it's Sexwell continuing on now. Hits the speed boost. We might find there's Goldschmeckel. He's made, oh, we nearly lost Sexwell over the edge there. That's pretty dangerous, that little jump, although I must admit the momentum that he had has actually given him a bit of a lead there. Shake Your Booty coming up on Levi Goldschmeckel now, and we'll probably take him. Yes, he's got him there. Although, can Goldschmeckel come back at him? No, not quite. There's Sexwell into the ladder, but can he get on quick enough? Yeah. Oh, no, he's struggling. He's on. Oh, Shake Your Booty came in, but Sexwell still has a bit of a lead there. So, looking at the standings thus far, so Sexwell still in the lead there, Shake Your Booty 2nd, Goldschmeckel 3rd, Calculus Entropy 4th. Now, unfortunately, it does look like we have lost the other Bow's Fruity rider there, so that's a bit disappointing as Sexwell goes over the top. Goldschmeckel goes into 2nd, Shake Your Booty's in 3rd. Just looking at some of the competitors way back in the distance there. Shake Your Booty in 2nd. Goldschmeckel in 3rd. Calculus Entropy 4th. Arminia Shed 5th. Dick Splash still hovering in 11th spot there. Trying to vie with the top 10 with Dr. Pornsack. Has got the jump on him and a few other riders too. As we go into the final lap, Tokyo Sexwell leads us out from Shake Your Booty. Seems to be a bit of distance between the two of those now. Levi Goldschmeckel in 3rd, Calculus Entropy into 4th, and Arminia Shed is in 5th spot. Sexwell in the lead there. Shake Your Booty just going over the lip now, so there's a little bit of distance between the two, but a good run can actually close that gap quite easily. There's Goldschmeckel now in 3rd. Arminia Shed's in 4th now, and Calculus Entropy and Ronnie Pickering. Haven't called him yet, but yeah, he's actually stormed in. Well, he's trying to storm into the top 5 there. Sexwell still leads us out, and there's Goldschmeckel in 3rd spot. Very consistent rider today. And there's Arminia Shed in 4th, Calculus Entropy 5th, and it looks like Ronnie Pickering's just dropped back a bit into 6th there. Slutarn Bagadix is up to 7th as well. And there's Sexwell on the ladder. Seems to have quite a big lead there too. Yes, yeah, there's Shake Your Booty right down there. So, yep, doing very well. Still a bit of time in this race, though, so anything can still happen. And Sexwell is actually jumping on now. It does look like Your Booty is a little bit far behind now. But again, you get a good run and things can change for you really quickly. Arminia Shed's in 3rd spot there. Calculus Entropy is in 4th. And Levi Goldschmeckel rounds out the top 5. There's Ronnie Pickering there, still in 6th, and Slutarn Bagadix is actually been overtaken there by Dixie Enormous, so he's dropped down to 8th now. There's Rob Disney there, and I can see Dick Splash just behind him. As Sexwell continues on, has a bit of a lead over Shake Your Booty now. Could be interesting to see whether he can actually make up that ground. He has enough time if he's good enough, so I have to wait and see that. There's Amina Shed up to third again, and it looks like Levi Goldschmeckel's dropped down to fourth. Ronnie Pickering up to fifth, which means Calculus Entropy's dropped down to sixth. Dix Enormous and Dick Splash. So Dick Splash heading for a top 10, although Zlatan Bagadix is right on his bum at the moment. Jacob Booty not that far behind now, so it really depends on what sort of run they can get through the speed boosts here. And there's Amina Shed there, doing very well. Levi Goldschmeckel fourth, Ronnie Pickering fifth. But back to the front of the race, there's Tokyo Sexwell. Shaker Booty right on him now, so doing very well. There's Amina Shed still in third, Levi Goldschmeckel in fourth. Whoa, that could be them both on the same run. Can I see them both? I can, they're both on the same run, so it could be a very interesting conclusion to this race. If Sexwell goes over, I would say that he'll probably end up going in the right direction. Oh, no. But Shaker Booty is definitely in the lead now. So, yeah. And he'll be happy with that because he was leading the race earlier on. So, good to see. And Sexwell is actually a little bit behind him now. So, let's just go to Shaker Booty. Not too far to go. And then we will know for sure who's going to win this race. So a couple more bends. Tokyo Sexwell's got a bit of work to do, so it is going to be Shaker Booty, I believe. He's just about to cross over the finish line now. And there he goes. He's finished us off. Sexwell in second. Amina Shed still got a bit of work to do. Ronnie Pickering up to fourth there. And there's Amina Shed coming over the line now. Ronnie Pickering he's been jumped by Levi Goldschmeckel. And Goldschmeckel into fourth, Ronnie Pickering fifth, Calculus Entropy sixth. Can Dick Splash come up to seventh? His best performance in the whole competition. Zlatan Bagadix 8, Rob Disney 9, BJ Swallows a credible 10th, although he did lead us at the beginning of the race, so he'll be disappointed with that. So Shaker Booty, 2.7 second win. Amina Shed third, Goldschmeckel fourth, Ronnie Pickering fifth, Calculus Entropy sixth there. Dick Splash, best performance of his competition so far in seventh. Zlatan Bagadix eighth, Rob Disney ninth, and BJ Swallows rounding out the top 10. 11th we have Dr. Pornsack, then we have Milo Drinker, El Rositas, Harry Minch Crumpet, and then Mega Chad. Dixie Enormous 16th, Vaughan dropped down to 17th, Jack Doff 18th, Shaft Handler 19th, and Bernie Crampons rounds out the top 20. Well, looking at our leaderboard, the top three have remained the same, but the time differences have increased. So BJ Swallows has increased his lead to 23.46 seconds to Mike Rochburns, and then Zlatan Bagadix in third. Only real thing of note there, Tokyo Sexwell has moved up from 9th to 5th, and we see Don Key enter the top 10 for the first time. In the points, Zlatan Bagadix has increased his lead by another 30 points there over Mike Rochburns. So 110 between them now. BJ Swallows has moved up from 5th to 4th, but the remainder of it is pretty stable there. And in the teams, Come Den continues to lead. Plummet Airways have moved up from 3rd to 2nd, and Hooker Cockram have moved up from 5th to 4th. A few minor changes there. Poor old Power Genitalia still bringing up the rear, 5 minutes and 16 seconds behind. Anyway, that's it for today, and thanks for joining us, and sorry for the delay. Try and get the next one out a little bit quicker for you. If you like the content, just give us a quick like, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. See you later.